when you look, it springs right up. It looks like grass, but it ain't grass. It has no root. That's where some situations in our lives, especially with friends, hard influences, it hinder us. It causes us to be not blessed in the way we should be. But let's go on. He said, God is omnipresent, meaning He is present everywhere. But this does not mean that He's God in everything. Oh, you want to understand that? He do something evil. If I say He do entertain evil, because some men do. He ain't that. That's why we need to give Him thanks for His wisdom and understanding. It keeps us focused. Let's go on. He's omnipotent, meaning He knows that the past, He knows the present, He knows the future, including what we are thinking at this very moment. Thank God, what a God. And we say, thank you, Lord. But since He knows everything, He is just. He is just. And He is fair. Huh? He ain't gonna change on us. And some of us through the game, we change. Some of us, we do the man, let's take this right here. We're doing it along the way, let's shift their agenda. And let's get something talk. But let's just go on. He says, God is one. Not only is there no other, but He is alone in being able to meet the deepest needs and longing for you and for me. You know, whatever that need is, He is well able to do it. He'll meet it according to His riches. That's important. We must say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for meeting my need. Thank you for doing it for your good. See, that's important. Once He is glorified in what you're doing, man, you wonder every day. Instead of nobody saying, where is thy faithfulness? Morning by morning, a new mercies, and see all that I have needed. He provided. Something what you didn't ask for, you need it. And now we want something, but you want it, God didn't want it in your life. Some of us, many have experienced a bad relationship. That's what we wanted. But God eventually brings us in the right path. Find a spouse, find a sensible mate, who will take us to the next level of marriage and family. God works things out for His glory. But let's go on. He says here, God is righteous, meaning that God cannot and will not pass over wrongdoing. Do wrong, He got to pay. Whatever man, so He real. He's still God, He's still merciful. It is because of God's righteousness and justice that in order for our sins to be forgiven, Jesus had to experience resurrection. And He is now interceded on me and for you. This is where your man give Ray a chance. Give him a chance. Give Kitty a chance. Give him a chance, God. He's ever pleading, God. And for that I give God praise.
Thank you, Lord.
I give Him thanks for what He allowed His Son to do.
Yes, sir.
Because if He was an angry God, He'd wipe us all all the time. But He extended mercy. Even to our governments throughout the world, craving evil. He said, give them another chance of life. It's important. But let's go further. God is sovereign, meaning He is supreme. And all of His creation put together cannot thwart His purpose. All of this for His glory. Even you and me sitting down here, we all have purpose in life. We just need to define our purpose. The only way we can define it is through a relationship with Jesus Christ. And then being able to give Him a thanks and a praise in return. He is God. God alone. To Him shall give Him thanks. Let's go on. He's God is spirit, meaning He is invisible. He's right here with us. The song say, I can feel God stretching over me. I mean, I cannot see him, but I feel it in my heart. I said, feel it in my soul.
Yes.
I said, that's the importance.
Yes.
He is invisible.
Yes.
That's why you don't need to be fear of what enemy will do. That's why the writer said, though I walk through the water in the shadow of death, I know God, you're with me.
Yes.
And this road and this star, they're there with me to comfort me.
Glory.
Surely.
Yes.
Oh, happy Jesus. See, that's the church you understand. We don't need this, just get these dry prayers. We're caught in these dry, traditional prayers. What we learn? Oh, Father, they don't understand, Lord, my soul. What when I die before I read? What else? Pray my Lord. Do what? They all good for the children to learn to go up with, that's fine. But when they get older, learn to pray. That's why the apostle asked the question, Jesus, teach me how to pray. And when they began to pray, they began to first to say, Father, they began, hallowed be thy name. They began to worship God. They began to see who he is. They began to speak. Hallowed be thy name.
Yes.
That's the whole introduction of the prayer. You begin to worship. And you begin to tell him who he is. The Lord, I thank you for people. But you're the righteous judge, you're the righteous God, you're the great I am.
Yes.
You're the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning, the end, the first and the last. There's no other God like you.
Amen.
You come with this dry prayer. That's one piece. That's important. What he says here, he's a sovereign God, he's a spirit. This God is Trinity. He is Trinity. He is three in one, the same in substance, equal in power, and equal in glory. God is truth, and he will remain incorruptible, and he cannot lie.
That's right.
You know, when I mean, they say we have a white lie. Lie is lie. You know, those white don't lie. Lie is lie. We grow up, oh, that's a white lie. Yeah. Fix it. If you want to put on the characteristic of God, you cannot lie. You must speak the truth. And that's why I give God thanks. He teaches us to walk upright. He teaches us to live before him. Let's go for it. He says here. He says it's important. God is holy. In other words, we must separate from all moral defilement and hostile towards it. God sees all evil and it angers him. God is referred to as a consuming fire to the wicked. But because of his mercy, he withholds his wrath. Give you a chance to get it together. Talking to me unto you. All of us will come wrong. I was sharing with someone yesterday. Standing up waiting on them to be served. This fellow said, hey Bishop, how you doing? I said, man, good man. He said, I see life good. And this lady was watching us talk. And I said, all of us need to repent. I don't care what kind of color I be. You don't have the eye of a rape. I don't care what kind of color I be. All before God. You sin.
Yes.
I may not sin in the intentional sin. But there are some things I may say. Everybody, Jeremiah, there's some things I may say to you. There's some thoughts that may come to my mind. I've sinned. So I have to go to God and get my life together. I'm not surpassed. That's why the writer said, we put your soul, salvation in fear and in trembling. Make sure that it is right. But sometimes we think we made it. We didn't reach heaven. No, we didn't reach there yet. He said, he's holy. As I said, that's important. God is gracious, and his grace includes his goodness, his kindness, his mercy, his love. And if it was not for God's grace, where would he be? He got to bring them talking. No. If it wasn't for his grace, I've been going there a long time. You might not even know but Orange Rule. They don't even know what we're doing. They don't even hear what your own mind. But because of God's grace, He's so kind. He said, give him a chance, give her a chance. Get better themselves. So it is, and we would walk before God. That's why we must be grateful. Thank God for who He is.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for what He has done in our lives. Some things He has done. Oh man, what's stupid for the right to even talk about? Some things we shouldn't even talk about. But that's important. But we upset one time. You see, this kid is right now. He said, thankful. It is not a case. But He desires to know each of us personally. That's something. That's what it is. He desires a personal relationship with each one of us. Wow. That's why I always say, I do so much to pastor, priest, or archbishop, or whatever the pope can do. You have to go to God personally. You must get in that personal relationship with you and Jesus Christ. And Jesus will present you to the Father at that time. So this or these are the faithful ones. That's the book of Revelation. These are those who have been through the tribulation period. All I did go before it. After all this life of struggle, after all the rebuke, there's some folks who they into the church. Part of the church visiting them will get married. Mom will get married. Woman will get married. The church blocking us. The church will continue to block. Just like we spoke this morning, we have to be defenders of the faith. Not be ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of God. Because it is truthful. But let's go forward. He said, since God is an infinite being, no human can fully understand this God-sized question. That's why the writer he said, it has not yet entered into the heart of men. But God, the righteous judge, will restore unto me know that it cannot comprehend, man. We see in the book of Revelation that the streets will be paved with gold, jasper walls, and all of that stuff. That's only a joke. That's only what God allows us to know. That's all. But some things that even the writer he said, write this and do not write this. Pastor, that means there are some things he don't want you to know. That's what God is. Even the Apostle Paul had a glimpse of the heavens. He said, I came to speak. You got to go look for yourself. That's where you need that relationship with God. That's important. He said, but through God's word, we can understand much about who God is and what He is like through that relationship. As you seek Him daily, you call upon Him in the morning time. When you don't have a dollar, boy, God, I need dollar vegetables. All He tells you, get up, get ready, start walking to the bus stop. Eat up, and here it look, Pastor, who would put it up on the statue? Where you go? I go in the way, Pastor. They come, let's go there. That's how God will make a way. You have to just put your trust in Him. He will provide for you. I'm not speaking only because I can speak this. I speak also with experience and know that God will make a way. But there are times when you need one to put God's way. And get this one. Where in the world I could get this one? But when you look, someone who remember they owe you? Eh? They come, they come right to the door. Man, they come to break this thing like owe you. Huh? Sometimes you even forget about them. But God is just a way maker.
Yes, sir.
That's why I said we must thank Him.
Thank you, Lord.
Not just these blessings, every day. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine and good. Thank you for His God. And let your prayer be upon. Sometimes you just get to that place. I challenge you. You get to that place and just start to tell Him who He is. And God, I tell you who He is. You will see a change in your prayer life. You will see a change in your worship. You will see a change in your daily walk. When you go on your job, people wonder why you're so smiling. The people that treat you so bad, but because of the joy of the Lord in you. So you're thinking about God straight to you, because you're working, yeah, you got to focus on your work. But your focus is the relationship with Jesus Christ,
Yes.
which is more important.
Yes.
Because I don't know where that is. Do you know where that is? You don't know. But there are many who plan to be here today, but didn't make it. They had planned to go jump canoeing, but they didn't make it. They had planned to, in 2017, I can get saved, but they didn't make it to get saved. That's why we have to give God thanks now. And have a relationship with Him, which is far important and we'll ever think about. But with Him, there's fullness of joy. Just plenty living. I see that happen, there's plenty living. When folks throw you down, you ain't gonna make it up, you talk about it, or you don't gonna make it, you don't know good. Yeah? I trust in the God of it. He's the one who will make me. That's important. Let me wrap up. One more sentence. Let me close. I didn't even say this. That's most important. I say to all of us, I speak to myself, that we remain not be completers. But those that you see in our lesson this morning, it's school lesson, a bunch of murmurers and complainers. They're like dark clouds. The dark clouds. They're dark, they cannot shine. They're trying to hang out with bright clouds, but they can't hang out, because they don't match. We understand better, Jay? A bunch of white people, and only you black in the middle. It's automatic they can see you.
Oh, Lord.
The part they can say, no, what are you doing here? But if there's a mixture of righteous and people who really feel for God, they like that share. That's what I'm saying. This season, Black Friday is gone in America. They're still fighting. Thank God for them. I ain't no one get killed this year. They trampled over just for TV. Thank God for them. But I say to all of us, be thankful what God is doing in our lives. We didn't have to be here today. But it's through His mercy, through His kindness He extends to all of us. He gives us freedom of choice. And in some of the Bible days that we talk about on Friday, 8 hours. You know, this is to come closer to the church. Pastor, close the church doors. The king of that day closed the church door. Said, you ain't going in, and you ain't coming out. But we have freedom in the mountains. Although the government not there with us, and some day they're against us. And most of the time they're against us. But we have freedom. We can come into the doors. We can go on the street meeting, our street meeting. We can hold up plaque and say, righteousness exalt a nation and sinners a reproach. It's already started to happen through the word. Canada is number one.